Martha here. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of March. And first of all, I wanted to give you an update on this product that I bought at the Dollar Tree booster. I'm sure you've seen a lot of these products at your local grocery stores, and it just boosts the freshness in your laundry, and it gives your laundry a very fresh scent. And they're pretty expensive, I've seen. So I tried one the other day from the Dollar Tree, this one, and I told you when I did the haul that I would let you know if I liked it, and I loved it. I went and I bought 3 more bottles. That's how good it is. It really gave my laundry, because I use the dryer sheets, and my laundry smells nice, but you just put some of this, you just pour it into the washing machine when you do your laundry, and it really worked really nicely. So I thought I would let you know about that. Today I am going to do a Dollar Tree project. All Dollar Tree items except the paint. I'm going to use some paint and the glue. So I'm very excited about that. I think it's going to be beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. And so as soon as I get all the things ready that I'm going to be using, I will bring you back and I'll show you what it is you'll need if you want to make this project. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so here's what you're going to need if you want to do this project. You're going to need 2 of these Crafter's square wooden dowels. These are the 12-inch ones. And 2 of the 6-inch ones. We're going to need 2. These are Happy Easter signs. I'm going to be using 2 of these. And these napkins that I bought at the Dollar Tree as well. We're going to need some paint. And some Mod Podge. And these are the colors of paint I might be using. And here are the dowels that I'm going to use: 2 12-inch and 2 6. Some tape. One of these signs, I don't know if I'm going to use the Be Grateful or the Love, Live, and Laugh, one of the 2. We're going to need a ruler, a black magic marker, and some paintbrushes. I believe that's it. All right, so this is what you're going to need, and here I'm going to turn you around so I can start this project. Be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the rope that it has. There, because we're not going to be hanging this. So I'm going to remove that, and I drew a line around the back of one of these, 1 inch around. So I marked 1 inch all around, and with a pen or a pencil, I used a pen, I drew all around 1 inch. Okay, now I'm going to be removing, I already removed one of his little paws. I'm going to be removing that. I'm going to be removing this ribbon, because we are going to glue both of them together just so that we have a thicker piece of material to work with. And so I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove the little eyes. So I'm just prepping the boards right now. And then let's remove the, oh, this one's not sticking out, so there. It's really easy just to take all this off. There go the eyes. And I always save these little things because I never know when I can use them for another DIY project. And this one's ready to go. So if you see that they're a little bit bent, you can go ahead and just try to make it as straight as possible. And these are pretty straight right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue these two pieces together with my hot glue gun. Okay. And you need to be real liberal with it because you don't want them to come apart. So you go ahead and put a lot of glue, especially and most definitely in the ends and in the middle, of course. I think that should be good. And now try to place it right on top of the other one. There. Make sure that it's as straight as possible and then just press down on it. They have these clamp things in the Dollar Tree that I've been meaning to buy. That should always help when you're gluing something together. There. And that's what I have. Okay, so now that I have that together, I'm going to start with the paint. And let me see. I brought out a little plate. Let me go get a little plate, you guys, so I can pour the paint, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so what I'm gonna do next is, you can use painter's tape, but what I had was just regular masking tape. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it along the line that I drew. All around the board, because I'm going to paint it in two different colors. So you've got to place your tape right along the line that you drew so that it's straight. And I did 1 inch around. Make sure it's down tight because you don't want any of the paint to seep through on the other side of that line. Let me push this down a little bit so you could see. It's such a long board. It's actually 2 feet by 6 inches, so I'm having a hard time getting the whole board in the camera. But I'll move it around so you can see. I think I've got the tape all around now. Yeah. Put a little extra piece over here. I decided that I'm gonna do the inside of the board in this apple barrel green lime sherbet, it's called. I love that color, it's so springy. And so I'm gonna pour some after I shake it. Make sure that it's mixed well. I'm gonna pour some here on my plate. And I'm gonna start painting the middle of the board. What a pretty color. So cheerful. So I'm gonna continue to paint the board, and when I'm done, I might also bring out the blow dryer so that I can dry it really quick. And when I'm done, I'll be right back with you. Okay, you guys, so I already painted the board in that beautiful green sherbet. What is it called? Lime sherbet. These paints from Walmart are really inexpensive, you guys. They're only 50 cents a bottle. So they have them in all different beautiful colors. So okay, so I'm gonna leave the tape on for a little bit longer while I go ahead and start painting the dowels. And I decided that I'm going to paint them in this tropic orange. Okay. What a beautiful color. All different shades of sherbet. Okay. And we'll probably have to just do a couple coats because the wood is so porous that it absorbs it, and I want it to be really bright. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint all the little dowels in this beautiful, what is it? I'm sorry, tropic orange. And when I am done painting the dowels, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I already painted the dowels in that orange, the tropic orange, and I am letting them dry. And I'm gonna start peeling off the tape off of the board. Very, very gingerly, so that I don't mess it up. Okay. This is what I have. Now I'm going to continue to lift the tape until I have it all off. And we have a very straight line. There. And this is what the color of the dowels look like. They're still drying. So I'm just gonna let them sit there as I continue to work with this board. Okay, so now what I have to do is I need to use a tape again. And now I need to put the tape on top of the green paint. I don't want to press it too hard because I don't want it's a freshly painted board, and I don't want the paint to lift when I lift this. So basically, what I really want to do is get that straight line. I'm afraid to press it too hard. But I mean, if I have to retouch the green paint, that's fine. It's when you're working with paint, that's a good thing. If you need to retouch, you can retouch. Now, what I can't do is go over the edge right now. So I need to make sure. Maybe I should put this side first. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the bigger side first. There. This edge really straight so I can put it on this little corner right here. Like so. And there. And now I just have to do it in this end. Let me push it down so you could see what I'm doing. These corners have to be really aligned so that you get a very nice straight line. That should work. So now I'm gonna paint the outer border. And I'm gonna be using this King's Gold. Okay? And I'm gonna start I think I'm gonna use the bigger brush. I'm gonna use the bigger brush, you guys, or else it's going to take forever to do the border. And as you can see, I'm gonna need to give it a couple of coats so that I can cover the whole brownish color of the cardboard. Sometimes it's better if we do like a primer color, like a whitish or beige color to cover that up first. But since I didn't do it, I'm just gonna have to give it a couple of coats. And when I do that and I dry it, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I finished painting the border. And before I take the tape off, because I just wanna let it dry really well, and I'm gonna go around this board with my paintbrush. I'm gonna use this paintbrush. the smaller one, and I'm going to paint the edges with the orangey color, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna go all around and paint the edge. This is optional, but I just wanted to come out really nice. And so I'm gonna go around and I'm going to paint the edge like this. I don't know if you could see it in the orangey color. And because this video will be too long, if I don't pause you, I'm gonna pause you while I do that, and I'll come back and then we'll remove this tape. Okay, you guys, so I removed the tape and I started painting the edge, but I did not completely finish that. I don't know that the edges are gonna show, but I probably will continue to paint the edges, and this is what I have after I took the tape off. Okay, now I'm gonna get the napkins that I bought, which are really pretty, and let me open this pack. Okay, and I'm gonna use the Mod Podge to put some of these beautiful flowers in the edges of this board that I did. So I'm gonna have to cut. Let's see how I do this. This is a pretty butterfly. I don't want to keep her out. Alright, and I'm going to cut around whatever part of the design that I want to place on my board. I'm going to cut around. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's see how that will look over here. I'm gonna separate the two layers. The napkin, if I can. It's not that easy to do, but let's see how I do this. Here it is. Okay, so you separate the back from the part of the design that you're going to be placing on the board. I don't want it to be, I want to cut around it a little bit. I don't want it to be like perfectly cut, but I want to take a little bit of the shape. I don't want it to be like a straight edge is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna cut a little bit around the flowers. Like so, and around the bird as well. And I'm gonna get some of this Mod Podge, which I got at the Dollar Tree. Okay, and I'm gonna pour some on a plate. And should have opened this bottle before I got back on the video. Okay, it's okay. There. So let's pour some in there and get our brush. And I want to be sure that this brush is not going to transfer any of the paint that I used before. First, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the Mod Podge on the board, wherever I'm going to place the piece of the napkin. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the napkin over it, like so, okay? And then I'm going to put some more Mod Podge over the napkin after it's a little bit dry. There. And press it down very carefully because it's very, very thin. After you separated the layer, it's a very thin piece of paper and it could tear. So just go ahead and place it over it like that. And then this is what I have. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Oops, I don't think you can see that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some more pieces of the napkin and put it around my board like I just did right now. Press it down with your finger like this so that you don't tear it. Okay? Like that. After you put it on top of the Mod Podge, just press it down. And then after it's dried a little bit, I'm gonna put Mod Podge over the top of it again. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna cut some more pieces of the napkin and put them in different places around the edge of this board. And I will show you after I've done that. Okay, you guys, I'm not done by a long shot, but I've only put 2 of the pieces, but I decided that I'm gonna put the message in the middle before I continue to put the border pieces because I don't want it to overlap. So I decided to go with the Be Grateful, and I'm pulling that out right now. Okay. Okay, so here I have the grateful. And so I want to make sure that it's like, they're not straight letters, they're just like curved. So I'm just gonna place them in the middle somewhere. Like I like it, like that. And now I'm gonna get the B, Be Grateful, off of here. And let me pull out the word be, okay? It's pretty sticky. It sticks to your finger. Okay, so I'll put the B right there. Be grateful. And I will continue now that I have that on to place the little flowers from the napkin that the way I want it to look, and then, oops, sorry, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, you guys, so this has been a really long video, and this is what I have. The Mod Podge is still not completely dry, but what I'm gonna do next is I am going to glue the little dowels that I painted in the tropic orange color, and then I'm gonna put Mod Podge over that, and then the project will be done. I'm sorry this has been such a long video, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Wait till you see it on the table where I'm gonna put it, and I can just show you the whole thing, and I'll make sure that I dry all the Mod Podge. It's a lot of steps, but in actuality, I only paid $2 for each of the boards, $1 for the whole pack of napkins, which I only used one, the Be Grateful sign, that's $4, and the dowels, $5. So as soon as I finish gluing the dowels and Mod Podging them, I will be right back. Show you the final product. Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to tell you that I was mistaken. I needed actually 4 of the large dowels and 2 of the small ones. So I had to go ahead and paint 2 more of the large ones to glue them into the border, and this is what it looks like. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So with the 2 size dowels, that's, if you have to buy the large ones and the small ones, that's $2. $2 for the board, that's $4. $5 for this Be Grateful sign, and $1 for the napkins. That's $6 that I used to make this project. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the table so you can take a final look. And here it is, you guys, on my table. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very spring and summer-like, and it just cost $6. So I hope you will enjoy making this for your own home, and that you like this video. And so I'll see you in the next one. I hope everybody's safe. I'll see you soon. Bye.